Hello, you beautiful nerds. I'm Jedi Master Grayson.
And I'm your favorite cousin's favorite cousin, Bill.
And welcome to
Does
It
It Hold
the show where we revisit classic drama films to see if they're as good or as bad as we remember.
And we may get drunk while we do it, but as always, we cannot do it alone, but please drink responsibly.
Absolutely. Always encouraged, but never mandatory. We are joined by a special guest to help us determine if this film stands the test of time. Actress Hailey Hayes is here. Welcome to the show, Hailey. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you guys doing? Thank you.
Sorry, we always tell them to hold their applause till the end, but they're just so excited to see you here.
Oh, wow. Thank you. I'm honored. I'm so excited to get into this movie.
Oh, yeah. God, me too. Actually, Bill, what are we talking about?
So glad to have you, Ben. Yeah, we're talking about Alex. I'm so glad you fucking asked me because we're talking about the 1999 adventure film The Mummy, starring Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz, John Hamm, and Arnold Vosloo as Imhotep. I might as well go ahead and jump right into the question, right? So I'm gonna ask our great friend here and our guest, Hailey. I gotta ask you. I'm looking down there at you. I'm saying, hey, what did you think of this film the first time you saw it?
God, the first time I watched this movie, I was pretty young when I first watched it. It was like a blockbuster film, one of those. My family used to go to Blockbuster back in the day, and we'd each choose a movie. And I was very into history and all that. And I also was starting my journey in horror movies, but I was still pretty young at the time. So this was kind of an age-appropriate horror movie for me. So I was immediately gripped by it. And I think by the time I saw it, there was already a sequel out. So I was immediately Mummy 2. I don't know if there was a Mummy 3, but I was immediately at least Scorpion King next. We're into it. I think at the time I was already very into they had these books Dragonology, Pyrology, stuff like that. They had an Egyptology book at the time too. So I was very into researching Egyptian mythology and stuff like that, gods. Okay. So I was just all-star eyes for this movie.
To your point here, I was just looking. This movie did come out in the 1990s, 1999. 1993 is kind of considered around the time that people had a boost in interest for Egyptian fashion, Egyptian decor, Egyptian history, and so. And I don't know if any new discoveries were happening or anything, or maybe the History Channel was just keeping everybody going or something. But yeah, apparently, it was pretty history. I kind of remember that. I kind of feel that's accurate.
That is true. Yeah.
Well, Alex, what did you think about this movie first time you saw it? Then?
Oh man, I remember being blown away by this movie the first time I saw it. I really don't even really remember the first time I saw it, but I remember
being blown away.
Right. And I don't really fully remember the first time I saw it, because this movie's a lot like Star Wars for me, where I've seen it so many times. The first time doesn't even register because we had it on DVD. I watched it anytime I was bored. And it really did just scratch that Indiana Jones Star Wars swashbuckling adventure itch.
Ooh-wee. This nigga got some $1 million words, don't he?
Jeez Louise. That was amazing.
Thank you. What about you? How did you feel this first time you saw it, Bill? Yeah.
Oh man, so glad you asked me. Finally.
Best for last.
Yeah, you talked so long. No, I'm joking. You barely said anything. I was also blown away. No, that's not working. That's not working. No, I was also blown away, dude. This was like awesome. This was an awesome ass movie for me as far as I can remember. Like I remember the special effects not being too crazy. Like that's how I remember it. You know what I'm saying? I remember there's a lot of practical effects. I remember the swashbuckling adventure. I remember it all. So I remember it like it was yesterday. And yes, I also remember watching it many DVD. Like where were we at? I don't want to say people's houses. I don't want to say whose houses we are at because I don't know if they even want to be associated with us. But we watched the movie so many times on DVD. I can't even really remember like how many times. I'd probably say I've seen this movie at least 200 times. At least 200 times.
I think that's a conservative number.
You think that's a conservative number?
I think you're right. I think you're about right.
I'd say about 200.
It was surprising to me too when I went back to watch it. I was like, wow, this was such an important movie for me growing up, and I haven't watched it in so long. It was kind of wild. I was like, this is such a standby, and yet...
Right? Yeah, I was like, what have I been doing instead of watching this movie for the past 2 years?
Also, it was on TBS a lot. Like it was on like TNT, TBS. It was like always on movie. So it's like, where has this movie been? Why has it not been in our life?
DVD movie review. Yeah. Yo, I'm David Vincenzo Delucci, aka DVD, and this is Does It Hold Up? The show that allows you to speak your mind on movies as if anyone gave a fuck. Today we're talking the box office monster, The Mummy, circa 1999. Or as I like to call it, Encino Man 2, The Adventures of Linkovich Chomovsky. And even though the CGI is a bit outdated, the movie still has some pretty cinematic shots. And a shitload of death for a PG-13 flick. Dudes falling out of buildings in masses, chooches getting blown away, and unlucky bastards getting impaled in the back. Not to mention mummies getting turned into shredded Charmin. The premise is really quite simple. Horny Zartan takes some time off from fighting the Joes to bring back the beauty he lost so many years ago. I mean, can you blame him? When he's brought back from the dead to resemble an ancient blinged out Silver Surfer, a crackpot team is assembled to stop him and provide some good brainless entertainment. You got the guy that always plays an asshole.
They're led by a woman. What does a woman know?
See what I mean? Anton the Gigolo making a career change. The woman who wrangled James Bond.
I am a librarian.
If more librarians looked like her, the children of the world would be less illiterate. And then this dude, who discovers the best way to stop zombies is to pretend that you ride the short bus. You got the nameless slave trader from Gladiator providing the comedy, unfortunately. And of course, the star, Encino Man himself. This Cro-Magnon dude does it all in this flick. Kicking major ass and taking all the names every which way from Tuesday. Swooning the ladies with his evanescent charm.
And who's the broad?
What do you think you are doing?
Dropping one-liners better than Stallone from the movie Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
We are in serious trouble.
Oh my God.
I'll be seeing you again.
Oh yeah. This just keeps getting better and better.
Mummies.
And speaking another language that no one's ever heard before. I think he said prepare for pussy skull, but closed captions couldn't figure it out either. But the best is this dude, who basically acts as Encino Man's personal crash test dummy throughout the entire flick. I mean, this guy has perseverance. He waits all the way to the end of the movie to die. Way to go, bro. This flick has some fun moments, but definitely some mind-boggling, head-scratching ones as well. The mummies do plenty of annihilation to some unfortunate souls, but the constant senseless homicide in the shadow person community is a bit confusing and unwarranted. And the bugs are pretty cheesy looking, resembling insects from a Sega Dreamcast game. The audience is able to find a few moments though that still resonate today.
Americans.
Yep, that part holds up. But jumping into the freezing cold water for safety, where you die of hypothermia or be eaten by a fucking shark, is not a safe bet to accomplish believability. The moment this movie lost me was when the mummy's kryptonite was revealed.
Why doesn't he like cats?
Cats. I guess they didn't learn anything from the debacle known as sleepwalkers.
Look at I got it.
Come on, cats. Really? Do better next time. It's a good popcorn flick, and that's where it ends. Doesn't hold up. Take it easy.
DVD movie review. Yeah.
We're rewatching it this time around just to commemorate the fact that we have a new Mummy movie coming out.
Oh, shoot, I forgot about that. I didn't know about it, actually.
Brendan Fraser
I don't
and
know
Rachel
about that
Weisz.
either. Just so you know, I'm going to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. I am a producer of this show, and I had no idea what the hell he just said. I'm not a producer of this episode, obviously. I did not know that there's a new Mummy movie coming out. That's awesome. Let me write that down. Continue.
Yeah. From what I understand, there are actually two Mummy movies that are coming out. One is going to be made by Blumhouse and is going to be super serious. And the other is going to be a sequel that's going to have Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz reprise their characters.
Hold on. Are you telling me that we've got a situation where we've got dueling Mummy movies?
For some god-awful reason, yes. I think that's what's happening. Despite the fact that, like, for whatever reason, the Mummy has, like, on, like, you know, film Twitter or whatever, has sort of lost its luster. People kind of see it as a mid movie. It certainly was a huge hit at the time. Let's just take a look at the weekend box office.
I will say Saving Private Ryan is, again, I love myself some history. It's my favorite like war movie. I love a good war movie. And yeah, Saving Private Ryan's my favorite.
Saving Private Ryan famously was snubbed for Best Picture. It should have won, but instead Shakespeare in Love won that year.
I'm going with Shakespeare in Love. They didn't show any black people getting killed in Saving Private Ryan. Like that's why I don't like
Vin Diesel died.
I like Saving Private Ryan, but I'm like, no, you're not getting any awards.
Vin Diesel died in that movie.
He was playing a white guy. There was no black people with white. There was no black.
So, yeah. Hailey, who would you say is like your MVP of this movie? Like, who's your favorite actor / character?
I don't know who the actor is, but whoever plays Benny is amazing. Because I when I was watching it, my first MVP was going to be Rachel Weisz, because I feel like she has a lot of charm in this movie. Same with like Brendan Fraser, but I can't knock. But whoever plays Benny, the comedy chops are just so great. And the more that the film kept going, the more I realized I was like, oh yes, we quoted him in our house constantly.
Yeah, Benny was played by Kevin J. O'Connor. But Alex, who's your MVP for this movie?
It's got to go to Brendan Fraser, man. Like, he just is oozing with movie star charisma in this movie. Like, he is just great. It's so hard to nail that kind of character. It's like your Star-Lord, Indiana Jones type character who's very capable and very charming, but also kind of a dum-dum and is also like makes goofy mistakes and is not afraid to be the butt of the joke.
I feel like this is the MVP of this movie, man, for me.
Oh man, Oded Fair.
Oded Fair. A he bitch. The best he bitch. The best he bitch that anyone's had in what, 30 years?
Famously from Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo. Oded Fair. I felt like as the filming of the movie went on, they were like, I like this dude. Do you want to just like keep him around? It seems like his character wasn't even supposed to be around as long as he was. He just stuck around.
Maybe that is the case, but it seems like they just went with the slapstick. Well, look, let's just get to that. Let's talk about the plot.
We are introduced to Rick O'Connell, Brendan Fraser's character, who is a member of the French Foreign Legion in the 30s. finds himself arrested. They don't exactly say what for. They just say
he's having a good time.
Having a good time.
Very good time.
Yeah. So good a time he had to be executed immediately. Evelyn, who is a librarian, and her brother, John Hannah, are looking for the city of the dead, and they need Rick's help because he is one of the few people who's actually been there before.
What do you do? Did you go to prison for having a good time?
Well, you know what?
Whatever it is, it was probably somebody else.
Probably.
in that sense, it's him and Imhotep are not so different. They kind of got in trouble for the same thing.
It should have been a "you're not so different, you and I" moment.
Like you were saying, one of the great things about the movie is the practical nature of the film. Hailey, how did you feel about just like the practical nature of the movie?
Yeah, I really loved the practical effects. It was really nice. Like, I love getting to see practical effects. Like you just mentioned, like the special effects, I feel like looked really good. All the makeup, anytime they transitioned from special effects to CGI, I love seeing that. It reminds me a lot of recently Welcome to Derry. I don't know if you've watched that show.
Yeah.
But they do a lot of marriage of special effects and practical effects, and I feel like that works really well and like holds up really well, because the CGI, I'll be honest, I was like, CGI looks great when it's not moving. Like I was like, wow, all of these statues look great, and then whenever it was something like moving objects, that was a little bit more questionable.
This movie first of all, this movie has 4 acts. Can we just say that this movie is a 4-act movie? Okay. Maybe you could even say it's 5 if you really want to. Shouldn't have been 5. It could have been like, man, maybe 3. I'd say 30 minutes shorter. This could have been 30 minutes shorter. Okay. Because if it almost seemed like they lost money and was running out of money as they went on, because like Hailey, you were saying, the CGI just started looking worse and worse and worse and worse as the movie went on, and it was the practical effects that really drew you in at the beginning.
Apparently this was a very tumultuous shoot. Like, a lot of people had to be flown out from being stung by scorpions. There was a poisonous snake that was just like on the loose on set, and they were like, hey, if he bites you, the best case scenario is that you're gonna have to amputate that limb, so look out.
Hey, if he bites you and you just hold on to him till the next person don't get bit, you're gonna die. I mean, you're gonna die. Can you just grab him and hold him real quick? Just hold on to him. If he hit your leg, especially, just grab him.
It does seem like the central dramatic question of the film changes from like act to act. So it like does seem like I don't know, the motivation of the film changes a little bit from different points of the movie. Like at the beginning, it's all about getting Evelyn to like this dig site, and that happened with it for some reason.
No, I remember the reason. It was because she didn't have enough experience in the field.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, she needed field experience.
Her brother wants the money, so it's like she almost destroyed the world for a little field experience, and you wonder why these niggas ain't giving you no experience. They're not letting you do nothing. Because first thing you do is you go out here in antiquity and read from the devil's death book.
Hey, this is a good opportunity to warn people to give women a chance. Otherwise, the world may end.
No, that was a bad representation. This was bad. This is like one of those things where they say, give women a nuclear bomb and look what they're gonna do with it. It's like, no.
No, I'm saying if she normal ass job,
if she dude.
Yeah, it's a good point, because she can read it. So like shouldn't she kind of like know? And isn't she kind of familiar that it's not the book she's looking for? So
Right, yeah, because she said that this isn't the book of
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
This
the gold.
isn't the
Yeah,
book
yeah,
you're
'cause that
looking
was
for.
gold.
So she kind of knew it wasn't that, but just went ahead and reading it out loud.
It's interesting, like how many, like there's only seems to be a handful of people who are just like sort of reverent to the. I don't want to call it, being superstitious, but like you see that this thing is cursed, and like you'll be cursed if you open this box, and everybody's just like superstitious, hocus pocus, and they just open the box anyway. It's like,
Well, this is the thing, though. This is supposed to be in a time period, remember, in which these guys are. This is when their people are rediscovering these things, right? Like, and people didn't believe in any of those curses. And like, so many times you had tombs that were raided of the Lost Ark, and then they would have like things that happened. Like, I can't remember. Maybe it's Tutankhamun when they found his tomb. They like the guys that brought it back over to America. They like died of cancer. They like fell out of the windows and shit. Like they had crazy shit that did happen to them, which then kept the what do you call it?
Legend.
It kept the whole,
the
what? What'd you say?
Is it superstitions?
Yes. I thought you said petitions. Yes, but yeah, superstitions. Yes, this kept the superstitions going. And I don't know. Is it real? Is it not? I don't know, man. But I'm just saying, I'm not going into any tombs. Not going into no tombs.
I think that's a safe bet. And it's. One of the
talk about how stupid they were in this movie. That was kind of like right on point. Like that's how stupid people should have been at the time. Because I don't believe in this. They're looking at these brown people like they're savages, right? Like this is all poppycock.
They are also British, so it's kind of
right.
Yeah,
very on brand. Yeah.
Flim flam, and I think she even calls it flim flam at one point. Like I'm not going into flim flam.
I do love though that it's like there's so many forces at play in this movie. I think that's like something that makes it so interesting is you've got like the hero party of Brendan Fraser, you have like the mummy and the curse, you have the protectors of I don't know what you call them. You have like the protectors of
the city of Hamanatra.
Yeah, Hamanatra. And then you have the Americans, which is also a great group. That's just like these other people. They're
just like cowboys.
Americans are also hilarious in their own way. There was a moment that I think the brother is just like Americans, and I was like, I need that as a reaction gif as well. It's very relevant.
Yeah,
today. I want to use it at ourselves. Like
Americans.
But to be fair, once he did say Americans, he did kind of get blown up into the ocean. So I mean, into the Nile. Yeah. So it was like it was a good play back and forth. It was like a shot at British, but a shot at the Americans. It's kind of like a lot of that going on the whole time. It's like this real back and forth of like classism and kind of, I guess, like pride of country and all this shit, and also different cultures. And I still don't know what race Benny is supposed to be, because Benny goddamn knew every language that ever existed.
That was one of the funniest scenes.
He knew every prayer to everything. Like, dude.
Okay.
I think he was supposed to be Hungarian just because it would always say like speaking Hungarian in my subtitles when I was talking.
I finally got that. I always, that was a great mystery to me when I was a kid, and I thought like I didn't know when I was a kid, but then I was like, oh, Hungarian finally when I saw the subtitles for the first time. And I think Brendan Fraser mentions it once. I think he says something about like Hungarian one time, but it's very brief. I also want to know, speaking of when he's pulling out all the religious things, I was like, oh, this is very funny, until Imhotep is all of a sudden just like, the language of slaves, come with me. And hold on a moment. Wait a second. Let's just hold on. I mean, Betty was all for it, but I was like, oh God.
Imagine if Benny was like, you actually can't say that anymore.
It is the 1930s, I guess. So it's whatever. The 30s and the 90s, respectively. So
yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, the language of the slaves. I won't kill you. I won't kill you. Why is it though that why was it the language of the slaves? Why couldn't he couldn't keep the Buddhists? Anybody can be a slave.
Yeah, like anybody.
He was just like,
for a second there, I was afraid you were Chinese. Ugh.
Yeah. God, I don't want to do that. Give me tummy aches. Jeez.
There was that, and then also I was like looking at the brother and sister. I'm like, when they tried to pull the like we're half Egyptian stuff, I was like, that's an interesting. That was also an interesting reach for me too. I know it's the 90s, but I was also the lack of diversity in this film was also,
half
taking
Egyptian.
Yeah.
I think the reason they said that they're half Egyptian is so that the Anoximum part made sense.
Yeah.
Like Ancestry.com type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like her DNA goes back to this and this and that because she would have been Jewish. They would have been Jewish, right? Because, but then
slaves. Yeah.
Was this Brendan Fraser's breakout role?
Well, he had George of the Jungle.
Well, that's not a breakout. I'd say breakout role. Like, who is this new guy? Airheads. It didn't make a lot of money, but that was the movie with Adam Sandler's Airheads. I don't know if he actually was the one who made that movie, but he's in it. Yeah. Adam Sandler was like the bigger actor at the time, but Brendan Fraser was the lead, so it was like I would say that was his breakout role.
Yeah, and for sure.
Money, the money role, the money, baby. I ain't call it the money, I call it the money.
The money. Yeah, and this definitely set him into the stratosphere as like a leading man more so. Like Stephen Sommers did cast him off of his performance of George of the Jungle. And they couldn't get Leonardo DiCaprio, so they just took Leonardo DiCaprio's hair from Titanic and put it on Brendan Fraser. But
man, let me tell you something. If I'm gonna go with haircuts, I'm definitely going with Brendan Fraser, The Mummy.
His hair looks
over Leonardo DiCaprio, Titanic. I'm just
okay. That's fair.
We're not gonna even do that. It's Jimmy Johnson, head coach Jimmy Johnson, Brendan Fraser, and then you can put somebody else underneath here.
Let's just talk about like how hot everybody is in this movie, because Brendan Fraser is
hair.
Brendan Fraser's hair. Well, the hair is an extension of that. Brendan Fraser looks like great in this, and his hair looks immaculate. And even Oded Fair, like there's that, like after the plane crash.
I was like, who are we gonna talk about? Just Oded Fair looking good.
He takes off his hat and like his hair just like boof, like it just like I was like, oh my god, why does your hair look so beautiful right now?
Did he not become a joke at by the fourth act?
I had a hear me out take on the Mummy. Hear me out. When he's only in this form for like one shot, but I think it's like when he's in like the marketplace at one point and he's got like, it's like a monster fucker take. Like I was like, why is the Mummy kind of hot in this like the monster fucker way? He's in like the marketplace. He doesn't like have all of his skin yet. And it's like he's not fully like fully human yet.
Yeah.
It's like one stage before. It's like 2 stages before fully human. He like looks over. He kind of gives like a look. And that's kind of it. And I was like, but why is that kind of like? Why is it kind of fucked? And then he gets a little bit more skin, and I was like, that's too much skin. That's too much.
Yes,
He's not monster fuckable anymore. And then he finally reaches his final form. But I was like, for a second, I was like, but why does that kind of work though?
Yeah, it's like, why is that doing it for me?
Evie might have wanted to get with him if he hadn't got no more skin. He just had to stop. You know, just know when to stop, guys. Know when to stop.
They start fucking. It was gross.
Know when to stop.
Yeah, it's giving Frankenstein chic.
Exactly.
But yeah, everybody in this movie, from Rachel Weisz to Arnold Vosloo, is just peak hotness in this movie. Shout outs to everybody for being hot.
Arnold. Everybody being hot. We've never done a segment like that on this show before, and we haven't. Because it's Hollywood. Everybody hot. Everybody hot. Everybody got nice ass. Everybody got good titties. Everybody got big titties, little titties.
Like unachievable beauty standards for monsters out there everywhere.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. The villains be having good titties. Is like, come on. Good people gotta have good titties, not the bad people. No, bad people. Little titties, big titties, nice ass, big ass, little dudes with the abs and with the cut. They got the cut.
Oh yeah.
Dudes that's chubby dudes, pretty. All of them pretty. Women love Jack Black. What? Look, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that warden guy who had the bug crawling in his chest, he could get it.
Getting all of it. Look, go to the club and see him sitting somewhere. Go to the club and see him sitting somewhere. Bet he got you know what I'm saying?
He got 3 girls on his arm.
Smoking a blunt. with the nigga from Carlton
Carl Winslow.
No, Carlton. Carlton.
Alfonso Rivera.
Alfonso Rivera and this nigga from The Mummy just sitting over there chilling.
I would love that. You know, if I saw him at the bar, I'd ask him, does it hold?
We need like some confetti or we need like things to come out of nowhere and just start going.
Yeah, some sort of visual fanfare. Yeah,
something that like comes out of the ground and just like eats our guests and then comes back up. I don't know.
Sorry, I could like eat myself.
That's right, guys. At the end of each episode, we vote on whether the film stands the test of time. And as a special guest, Hailey, you get to vote first.
Okay. I know we were saying like, oh, I can't believe it got like a D earlier. But honestly, when I went through everything and I was like, okay, like good and bad, I actually found myself giving it like a 6.5 when I was like putting everything together. I was like, I would give it like a 6.5 out of 10 because those special effects were pretty crazy. And then I was like, you know, there were some things that were, I agree with Bill when he said it was just a little bit too long sometimes. Like I did find myself actually tuning out a little bit. I don't know if it's because of like my attention span getting worse and moved away, and I was just, you know. Oh, I did also take off a point because there's a character. Let me find his name again because they Winston was a great.
Oh, I loved Winston.
Yeah, and I think he should have been around longer and more and like maybe a bit part of the group, and then they kill him off, and how dare they? So I was like, I
thought he was gonna be my MVP. Did I not say my MVP?
Honestly, no. You said your MVP was Odette Fair, right?
Yeah, that's right. No, yeah, he was almost my MVP.
Winston was on my short list for MVP too.
Yeah,
he's
yeah. So it's such a good movie, but yeah, I mean, I do think it's better than average, but even when you pulled up the list of like the movies that I did better than, I was like, oh, Saving Private Ryan, that's like one of my top movies, and The Mummy is not on one of my top movie lists. So it's definitely a nostalgic movie, but it's not one that I would say is like, it doesn't always make my list. So
yeah.
So you're gonna say it doesn't hold up?
Oh, God. Oh, I have to make a definitive does it or doesn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, God. I would say it does. It does hold up. I would say because it's making it over the edge of 5. So like I'll say it does. It does hold up.
Ooh. Look, let me tell y'all something. The people who actually watch this show to this length of time, also, let me tell you something. I know you just were at the edge of your seat just then. She totally just switched it up on you.
It's a great movie. I still enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, look, hey, I don't have anything. I mean, I kind of only really got one question for you because you did take us to you took us down a way. You took us down a way. So I got one question for you.
Yeah.
Does it hold
up? Alex, see, I got you that time, Alex. I know when I got everybody when I am able to get Alex too, because he knows that that's the bit. But man, I got you this time.
So it's my turn to vote.
What you think? Does it hold up? Don't try to beat around the bush. Don't try to wait, stall.
You know what? I'm gonna say it doesn't hold up, and this is why. I enjoyed my rewatch of it this time around, and ultimately like I said, it meant a lot to me as a kid. It's a big movie for me as a kid, and like it really scratched that itch as far as like your Indiana Jones type character. Like there's that archetype is like as well sought after, but not easily executed. Like everybody wants to make a movie like this, but it's really, really hard to do. That being said, despite it having some magnificent feats in filmmaking, like a lot of the set pieces, there are a lot of like crazy bad, like what you call it, that consistency. There's just like there are a lot of wait, what'd you say?
Loopholes?
Not loopholes. Like there'll be one shot where Oded Fair
issues,
continuity issues. Yeah, there's a lot of continuity issues and a lot of things in the story that don't really make a lot of sense if you think about it too much. But the movie kind of moves so fast, you don't really have a lot of time to think about it. But then at other times, it moves so slow that like I know how you guys like. I literally fell asleep for about 2 minutes while I was watching this movie today. Like I fell asleep and I woke up. I was like, oh, I guess I didn't really miss anything. It's good. We're fine. Ultimately, I enjoyed it. I think it's the best of the Mummy movies. But yeah, I don't think that it really holds up. I think that we could do a lot. I could think we could do a lot better. I'm happy for what all the success it gave to all the actors involved. But I think that evidence shows that Stephen Sommers has not made a good movie before this or after this.
And, got nothing to do with nothing. Well, we're not going to do that. I think we're not going to do that. I'm just saying we're not gonna criticize the movie based off of just the director. Is what I was saying. That's all.
I'm not just saying the director. I'm saying a lot of things. But on top of all that, the director is not very good. And
I don't want to put this on him or him on. I don't want to put him on this. Is what I was just saying. I just was saying that. We'll need to connect him. It's like if he got caught doing some weird shit. It's like no, they ain't got nothing to do with this movie. Nothing to do with
this filmmaking has to do with
just bad. Maybe he was good and then he got bad. You know, maybe he was just he did this and then people started letting him do what he wanted to do.
Maybe this is by far the best movie he's ever made.
That could be, you know, like sometimes you get big for your britches. I mean, like, well, like,
does it hold up?
Man, this is like probably I don't know what order these episodes are coming out, but I've had to be the tiebreaker a few times now. You know, does it hold up? Season 3. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? Give me a camera. Oh. Let's see. This movie does hold up, man. It does hold up. Hold on. You're welcome. But everything you said, Alex, was bullshit. No, I'm joking. This movie holds up because this movie, like I said, is like 5 acts. Did I say 5 acts? If I said 4, I meant 5. This movie is 5 acts long. And yes, it was too long, but movies are too long today. That's a fact, right? Let's just take that into account. 2, 75% of this movie is good. It's that last back end of the 25% that's just gets a little crazy because they started using a lot of CGI. And I don't know why necessarily, because they showed that they had the ability to use a lot of practical effects for like the Pharaoh's guards or whatever. Remember how they came through with the swords and they were like mummified and all. Those guys looked really good. Like when they were fighting, the stunt guys looked good. Nox in the Moon when she came back animated in her body as she was mummified, like in her mummy form, and she was out here fighting. That shit looked good. But then they would switch those scenes out with CGI, and I would then be back to like, this is, what are y'all doing? But the movie had already ended by that time, right? Like, I am already completely invested in the movie by that moment. So because the ending actually landed, like story-wise, the landing was perfect. CGI-wise, it was a little off. But we're talking about 1999. And I remember in 1999 that shit looked really dope. And I will give credit where credit is due. When the scarabs were eating people, that shit looked kind of crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? That didn't really look that bad. And
Scarabs are a short list for the MVP too.
And when Imhotep was the sand dude, when he was Sandman, that shit looked really good. And when he animated himself back into his human form, that you could probably, you know, if future Alex is feeling sober enough to just add that part right here, just like that shit was beautiful, right? That to be fair, you know. So, in the first scene of the movie, like opening shot when they're going through and showing you Egypt, those were little people, like those were actual casts down there.
Yeah, that was not CGI. Yeah,
with a bunch of superimposed, like they put those people in a world that they created via CGI. Yeah. That was dope. It was a lot of practical in that. So I'm gonna go with it holds up because I'm willing to bet. I don't know when this comes out, but I'm willing to bet that that new Mummy isn't gonna have as much practical.
Oh yeah, for sure not.
We just saw in this one.
Yeah, that it's funny that you brought up that opening scene because I found out today that even though it has like this HD sheen over it, like that was a bunch of miniatures that they built and they like also put people into it. So it's not CGI. It just kind of looks CGI-y because
no CGI.
Oh, I thought it was CGI. That is wild. That's, you know, it's kind of funny because that's the part I was like, wow, like the ones the statues and everything that stands still is like the best CGI, but it's practical.
They did use they had to have used effects though to put them in, like, you know,
right,
because there were cast members put in there.
Yeah.
Right. They were, but it makes sense because my son, we were looking at it, he's like, no, this dude is CGI. He's walking all funny and skipping. Yeah. I said, oh no, he's walking because he's duplicated, but he wasn't duplicated. He's walking weird because he's a miniature being stop motioned into a scene with everybody else CGI wise. I mean, you know, not CGI wise, but like plopped in visual effect wise. That is crazy. That is dope. No, everybody's dog lovers at we're all animal lovers at we're all animal lovers. Anyway, shout out to the Darwin incident. No. But yeah. To all that, the practical in this was even more dope than I thought, Alex. So yeah, you definitely lose. Thank you.
Well, there you have it. The votes say yay. This movie officially holds up, but the conversation doesn't end here. You guys can let us know in the comments what you think.
I thought that was it.
We won. That's it.
We won.
Let us know in the comments how you felt about this movie. Does it hold up? Does it not? What are your favorite moments from the film? Please let us know, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And before we get out of here, Hailey, you want to tell the people where they can find you on the interwebs?
Yeah, you can find me on TikTok or Instagram at Hailey A. Hayes. It's exactly what it looks like here, but you just put an A in between both those.
It's on the other side. It's weird, but it's okay. Yeah, right there. Look down there. You hit.
Oh, no, actually there. Oh, okay.
It's gonna be in the description. It's gonna be in the description.
Okay, in the description.
Y'all just hit down there and touch stuff. Touch everything in the comments right there and in the description. Just touch it all.
Yes, absolutely. Will be all in the video description. If you don't, if you're like me and you smoke a lot of weed and can't remember everything we just said, it'll definitely be all down there.
If you haven't even made it to, if you don't care about anything else we said after this, just click the stuff at the bottom.
Yeah, just go down there and start clicking stuff.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. You heard what she said.
That is it for our show. Thank you so much for watching. New episodes drop every month. Check us out on all social media platforms at The Drunk Panthers. Please like and subscribe. It's not required, but if you don't, you will not be invited to the cookout. We'll see you in a month. Take care.
Go outside, nerd. Get out. Go. I ain't got time to be distracted by your worthless chime-ins.